Number 1. The exploding head syndrome. Imagine you're drifting off to sleep when suddenly, bang! You hear a deafening explosion inside your skull. No, your neighbors aren't hosting midnight fireworks. Your brain just decided to prank you. This very real condition, known as exploding head syndrome, makes you hear terrifying phantom noises as you fall asleep or wake up. Scientists have no clue why it happens, but theories range from misfiring neurons to your brain's sensory system rebooting like a glitchy Windows 98 PC. It doesn't cause physical harm, but the sheer panic can send your heart rate into orbit. And here's the best part. You can't prevent it because you don't even know when it's coming. Your brain just pulls the trigger on its own jump scare. Basically, your nervous system moonlights as a horror movie sound designer, and scientists still haven't found the off switch. Number 2. The sudden death nap. There's a thing called sudden unexpected nocturnal death syndrome. Sounds made up, right? It's not. Perfectly healthy young adults, usually in deep sleep, just never wake up. No heart disease, no warning signs. 1 minute you're dreaming about pizza. The next, your heart's rhythm pulls a kamikaze stunt. Researchers believe it might be tied to faulty electrical signals in the heart, but it's rare and terrifying precisely because it's so unpredictable. This phenomenon especially scared scientists in the 1980s when clusters of sudden sleep deaths happened among young men in Southeast Asia. It's even been nicknamed the Lai Tai, or death during sleep. Sweet dreams, right? Basically, your body sometimes blue screens without explanation, and even science just shrugs. Number 3. Walking corpse syndrome. Ever wake up feeling like death warmed over? Now imagine literally believing you're dead. Cotard's delusion, aka walking corpse syndrome, makes people convinced they have no organs, no blood, or that they've already died. Some even insist they smell like rotting flesh. It sounds like the setup for a zombie movie, but it's a very real psychiatric condition. Doctors have documented patients who stop eating because, well, dead people don't need lunch. Scientists suspect it's linked to brain regions that control self-awareness malfunctioning, like your identity hard drive just got corrupted. What freaks scientists out most is how convincing it feels to the sufferer. Their senses and logic seem hijacked by some macabre software update. Basically, your brain can gaslight you into thinking you're a ghost. Try explaining that to tech support. Number 4. Spontaneous human combustion. Yes, really. Okay, this one is controversial, but too creepy not to mention. There are documented cases of people allegedly bursting into flames with no external ignition source. Like the chair and body are ash, but the room is fine. Scientists have theories like the wick effect, where body fat soaks into clothes and burns slowly. But none fully explain why some people allegedly ignite while others don't. Even the skeptics admit, the imagery is unsettling. Your body is 60% water. It's not supposed to just catch fire. Yet forensic reports exist with no clear answer. While the scientific jury is still out, the idea that your cells could pull a DIY campfire without permission is, let's say, not comforting. Basically, your body sometimes plays with matches no one can find. Number 5. The sleep paralysis demon factory. You've probably heard of sleep paralysis, that charming nightmare where you wake up, can't move, and suddenly feel like there's someone in the room breathing down your neck. Fun twist. Science still doesn't fully understand why it happens, or why the hallucinations are so eerily similar worldwide. Victims often report shadowy figures, glowing eyes, or an old hag sitting on their chest. You're conscious but trapped in a body that's hit the pause button. Scientists think it's your REM sleep paralysis lingering while your brain wakes up, creating a cross-wired horror movie starring you. What really creeps researchers out is how consistent these visions are across cultures and history. It's like your nervous system has a built-in library of nightmare fuel it updates automatically. Basically, your brain moonlights as both director and villain of its own horror show. Number 6. Auto-Brewery Syndrome. You might joke about getting drunk off life, but some people literally get buzzed off a bowl of pasta. Auto-Brewery Syndrome is a bizarre condition where the gut ferments carbs into ethanol, meaning your own digestive system turns into a microbrewery. People with it can blow over the legal alcohol limit without touching a drop of booze. Sounds funny until you realize it can cause chronic intoxication, memory loss, and even legal trouble when no one believes you. Scientists are baffled by how this yeast overgrowth hijacks digestion. Your gut flora basically decides we're going to be bartenders now, and the rest of your organs just have to deal with it. Imagine explaining to a cop that your stomach brewed its own IPA. Basically, your digestive system sometimes throws a keg party you weren't invited to. Number 7. The locked-in nightmare. You're wide awake, your brain firing on all cylinders, but your entire body is paralyzed. You can't speak, move, or even twitch a finger. That's the horror of locked-in syndrome. People who suffer it often describe the experience as being buried alive inside their own body. Usually caused by brainstem damage, this condition leaves your cognitive abilities intact, but severes the connection to your muscles. Some patients have communicated by blinking in code, which is equal parts ingenious and heartbreaking. Scientists know how it happens, but what terrifies them is how little can be done to fix it. Basically, your nervous system locks you in solitary confinement, and the guards have lost the keys. Number 8. The fatal insomnia curse. Need an excuse for staying up too late? Try explaining fatal familial insomnia to your boss. It's a rare genetic disorder where the part of your brain that regulates sleep progressively breaks down, and no matter how tired you get, you literally cannot sleep. It starts with mild insomnia and hallucinations, then spirals into total sleeplessness, dementia, and eventually death. There's no cure, even sedatives stop working because your brain's sleep circuitry is fried. Scientists are terrified because sleep is supposed to be a basic reset button for your body. When it breaks, everything collapses. Basically, your brain needs its nightly reboot, and without it, your system crashes. Permanently. Number 9. Foreign accent syndrome. One day you go to sleep sounding like yourself, and the next you wake up with what sounds like a completely different accent. No, you didn't binge-watch British dramas. Your brain glitched. Foreign accent syndrome happens after brain injuries or strokes, and while you're still speaking your language, your rhythm, tone, and pronunciation shift so drastically people think you're faking it. It's rare, but scientists still scratch their heads over how small changes in your brain's speech centers can suddenly turn coffee into coffee or cough-a. Imagine ordering breakfast and being asked what part of Dublin you're from, despite never leaving your hometown. Basically, your brain sometimes updates your voice like a badly translated dub. Number 10. The time-traveling memory bug. Your brain is supposed to keep the timeline of your life straight, except sometimes it doesn't. There are documented cases of people suddenly forgetting years of their lives or waking up convinced it's still 1993. This isn't ordinary amnesia. It's called transient global amnesia, and it strikes without warning. One minute you're paying bills, the next you're panicking because you don't know how you got there. It usually lasts a few hours, but doctors can't explain why it happens or how to prevent it. Scientists fear it because it shows how fragile memory really is. Like your brain keeps all your files on a wobbly Jenga tower. Basically, your mental hard drive occasionally hits shuffle, and you have zero control over it. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.